Don't want to quite go down the center. Okay, ready for a super colorful painting? Then let's paint. All right, so I have already layered my cups, and I did two. These are my leftover colors from the Pearl Swipe experiment. I layered one starting with the purple and one starting with the magenta, and then opposite layers. So I'm going to pour 2 ring pours and then the rest of the black on the outside, and I think still swipe through them a little bit with the pearl paints. So I'm hoping this one's going to be like super colorful, lots of interest, and yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I want to start inward just a little bit. Okay, so there's my magenta. Oh, this has lots of lines of color. There's my purple. I do want to keep those in actual rings. For now, I'm going to swipe through them eventually. That last tiny little bit of color coming out. Oh, okay, good. Perfect. Perfect. I don't know what happened here. I feel like there's a lump of something right there because it made that weird. All right, we'll find out. Okay. Now my blue circle. I'm going to keep this one in right over here. I didn't have as much in this cup. This was the second cup that I layered, but it'll be okay. Ooh, I'm traveling. I want to stay still. Oh, got that one too. 2 successful cup pours. Look at the colors. Those cups are so beautiful. All right, now, do I make those touch? I feel like maybe I make those touch in the middle a little bit and spread that out a little bit first. All right, there we go. They're starting to touch. And now I do want to scrape. Is there something right there? Yep, there was. Glad I checked. Oh my gosh. That was a big something right there. Whenever you get that, that'll go off the edge, so I'm not worried about it. But whenever you get, like, when you're doing a ring pour and something doesn't quite look right, it doesn't come out in rings, that's normally why. All right, if I see anything else, I'll try to get that out. Okay, so this part is done. Now, I scraped up the black off my table and then just added more black, but this time I added pearl blue as well. You can't really see it that much, but it does. It has a bluish tint to it. Okay, so I'm going to pour around here just till it meets. Then I'm going to pour on this side over here just till it meets, and then pour on this side over here. Little bit right there, and the last little bit up there. I actually want to scrape that out of there. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it with, just to kind of get it to like meet those edges. This part I'm okay with because it's probably going to go off. Meet these edges up here. Because I want to swipe into these areas. That's why I'm so concerned about putting them up here. I was like, I'm not going to say this is going to be short and sweet because then it normally takes forever, but I didn't say it and it still may take forever. Come on. Meet on around there. Okay, I'm not worried about that coming off the side because I'm not going to swipe into there. Oh, I got a little bit of extra color in there. Oops, in there too, but it'll blend out. Okay, let's see how this one goes. I don't know, maybe I should, ooh. Maybe I should go ahead and just have this meted on down. Why not? Okay. Now, to swipe. Do I swipe one time with the big one? Do I swipe through here like that? I think so. This is violet. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Get it all the way down on the palette knife. So again, if you haven't been following the series, I'll put it in the description, but this is Pearl Violet, which is Amsterdam brand that is a pearlescent paint. It's actually an interference paint and it dries violet when it's on a darker or more opaque base. And this is mixed with Australian Floetrol. Okay, so do I start? Where do I start with this one? Do I start in between? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Because okay. Well, the paint decided for me. I'm going to start right in here. Oh, that was not a good, dang. I got nervous. Y'all. Okay. Maybe it was meant to be. I dripped and then I didn't want to start there, but I dripped. So then I started there, but, oh, geez. That's not quite what I wanted to do. And then because I started there, not where my hand normally goes, I didn't rotate well. And I just ended up dragging these colors up through here. So this has no lacing. There's just a tiny bit of lacing right there. Oh, okay, we're going to try it again. I just don't know where I want to start on this one. Maybe I'll start up here. Don't want to quite go down the center. Okay. I do like that, but a lot of that is going to go off. So the trials and tribulations of painting. I think on this one, I'm going to come down through here and swipe it like that and try to leave a little bit of that edge. And I'm going to do it with the blue this time. Both of those have been violet. This is the blue. Well, let me just, yeah, this is the blue. Okay, here I go. But also, this already has something, so do I swipe down through here? Because I messed up that little part. Or I didn't do that part as I intended. Maybe I do that. Maybe I start right here. What do we think of that? Now I drug some of those colors down through there. And then I think I can swipe up right there with the tiny one. Yes. Yes, Molly. Good job. Do you ever tell yourself good job? I hope you do. If not, I'll tell you. You're doing a good job. I forget to tell myself that, honestly. I actually want to go through, whoops, I got a little bit more. Oh, pick that up. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I don't love this part, but it's going to come off. Now I feel like the medium palette knife and like come through here a little bit. I'm out of paper towels. I mean, I'm not out of paper towels, but out right now of where they're located. I don't know. I just really love that magenta, orange, yellow combo. Like, I love it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go first, and I feel like it's this area right up here. It's going to be distorted, and that's okay. And then down to this area. And then down to this side. Ooh, I want to bring it back. I want to bring it back. Oh my gosh, 24 by 24 is just a lot to stretch out. Okay, what do we think? I have that river of the... Okay, what do we think? I kind of feel like maybe it's done. Oh, my one part that I'm not in love with. Can you guys guess where it is? It's that right there. It's that right there, but I love this part, so I'm not touching that. But I feel like something should happen in here. This is really cool. Everything else about this is super cool. All right, what do I do here? I feel like just the tiniest little... What do I think that did? I do like it. I want to bring that in like that. This I'm leaving. This, I'm gonna leave it. I say that, but this one little area right here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. Super funky, colorful, lots to look at. I think I'm done. I'll show you. I think this is super cool, like dueling worlds. So there's the lacing. You can see the ring still underneath it. That yellow, magenta, orange is so pretty. Look at that little center. I'm glad I left those. Got this side over here. Ooh, I was looking at the painting and not through the camera. That's really cool. This section right there. And then this part up here is my favorite. And I've got a little eye right there. But yeah, that is so pretty. All right. We'll see how it dries. Talk about super big color in this one. I will say I'm not loving the composition down here on this end. I wish that this carried forward here, but like all the way through it basically, but I would have lost this ring pour on that side. So this is my favorite. I think this little, let me back up a little bit so you can see it. I think that's my favorite little corner right there. You can see all the beautiful layers and colors underneath and even the rings still over the lacing. That's really cool. And I wanted to say that the magenta and the yellow and orange mixed together to actually give almost a bright red. So the Pyro red that I use has a little bit of a tint of orange to it, and it makes it a really super bright red. So I thought that was really cool and interesting as well. But yeah, just the leftover paints, super fun. I also love this section right here. But yeah, just a fun little colorful one. I tried this and I rotated this in every direction to see, and this is the direction I like best out of all of them. I tried them all, but you can rotate your phone. Pause it, rotate your phone, and tell me which one you like. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Happy painting. Bye.